This video is sponsored by Dell. Now I know what you're thinking. That looks a little different. It's because it snowed. It finally snowed. That's right. You have snow on the ground. Oh, and I got a new truck. But that is not what we're talking about today. We are talking about the new updates in Mr. Steve. Today we're going to be spending the night for the first time in the newly renovated Japanese camper, Steve. If you didn't see the video last week, we completely tore out the inside of this thing and rehabbed it. And I am very excited to see how much nicer this day is now. But first I have some snow to clear off. Steve's windshield is not in good condition. I had a rock hit the windshield. I'm still looking for a replacement. Some of you were kind enough to reach out, but I still don't have any serious leads yet. So if you know how to replace a 92 Japanese camper's windshield, please reach out to me on Instagram at Mavrik Joos. Would really appreciate it. Not sure about do it for snow. Now we need to warm you up. Okie dokie, Steven. Steve's a diesel, so fingers crossed he starts in this cold weather. Like a dream, Steve. You're so cool, Steve. All right, well that's warming up. Since it is my first time camping in him, I need to see if I can gather some pots and pans from inside my barn and load them up. This is the newly renovated Steve. Oh, he's gorgeous. Okay. Okay. Some plates. All right, Steve, you look pretty, but will you drive? All right, which ones are the lights? Yeah, there we go. And this is the hardest part about having a JDM vehicle, seeing out of that window. All right, I think we're good. Alright, our first stop is the grocery store because I got a special recipe planned for tonight. Oh, we got the last bag. Oyster sauce. Alright, they don't have my sauce, so I'm gonna have to improvise. I got so many sauces here and they don't have rice vinegar. What's up with that? Yeah, what's up, man? Appreciate it, dude. What's your name?
Josh.
Mavrik, nice to meet you.
I saw your case out there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually, so I just renovated it. It's going to be my first night in it tonight.
Good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, safe travels. Stay warm out there. All right. I'm not exactly sold on where I want to camp tonight, but I do know that I want to keep it somewhere close. Just with this windshield like this and me not having a brand Steve in a while, I think I'd rather be safe than sorry, and if something happens, to be close to home. Ow. Wrong side. Let's try that again. There you go, Steve. Since there's a lot of mornings on the North Shore where the sunrise is absolutely gorgeous, we're going to take advantage of that, and we're going to head even further up north. We've got about a 22-minute drive before I make it to my camping destination, and hopefully everything's cherry. Look at that. I would go tromping around in it, but I didn't bring any other shoes, and I don't really want to get Steve all mucky, so. Oh yeah, it's nice and warm back here. Turn down the heat in here, holy cow. Steve, you've never looked better, buddy. And yes, I will address the elephant in the room. I know there might be some questions and concerns as to, or just interest, as to why there is a new vehicle in my life. To be honest, I've needed a daily driver for a while. As fun as it is driving my F-150, it's starting to get older, and I've put a lot of hard miles on it. It's been in the shop for a bit, so I have been in need of something to haul trash and tow things and just be comfortable while I'm at home. Took care of that need in the most extra way possible. Not sure if I'm going to do anything with that truck yet, like as far as build-wise goes, but if I so happen to choose to, it could be a very nice upgrade to the truck camping setup. So much storage in here. I don't even know what I'm going to do with it all. So I did end up driving a little bit further than intended. I'm up here in Silver Bay, Minnesota, right on Lake Superior. Although Steve does have a fully operable water system in him, it's below freezing outside, so I don't want any of the water lines freezing, so I picked up a giant jug of water. Cheers. I will say, it feels like a completely different space in here. Alright, but before we get into cooking, we gotta thank the sponsor of this video, and that's Dell. Meet my new entertainment system for inside of Steve, the new Dell XPS 13 Plus. Dell's XPS laptops are designed to be the best, with OLED displays, exceptional build quality, and maximum performance. Not to mention, this one's small and portable, perfect for travel. XPS encapsulates both power and beauty. High-end materials were meticulously chosen to balance weight, size, and performance and durability. The XPS 13 Plus is using an Intel Evo platform and is the most powerful XPS 13 yet. This computer has precisely engineered parts to ensure best-in-class aesthetics and workmanship. One of the biggest changes from other models here is the palm rest is a seamless glass touch with haptic feedback. This just means that it feels like the pressure from your fingers and immediately gives you an accurate and precise responsive feedback. And I am definitely not showing you my pen. The XPS 13 Plus also features a captive function row in the keyboard. Another major point of change is the new keyboard. There's no spacing in between the keys, making it ideal for touch typing. I imagine that little machine will be perfect to stream movies or put myself on the big screen. Like, even look at the charger for this thing. It's tiny. You can learn more at dell.com/XPS. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks to them for sponsoring this video. Now let's get to cooking. Dude, this, every time I look around, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Okay, time to take the shoes off. So, for the first time in my life, I have an induction stove. Never used one before, and I'm hoping that my new pot works with it, so why don't we try it out? First thing I need to do is boil some water. So I'm assuming that we just touch the power button? Holy sh! Holy sh! That got hot fast. Holy sh! Holy cow! Here we are. Cool. Well, that looks like it's working. Oh! Do not spill on the new countertops, please. I did say I have something special planned for us tonight. I'm making pad thai, and that's because the very first meal I made in Steve, right when I picked him up, was pad thai, and ever since that video I have felt so guilty for showing that version of pad thai on this channel. So I'm attempting to make authentic pad thai tonight, honestly, for the first time in my life. I found a recipe, and I'm gonna try to follow it the best I can. The one thing is I couldn't find turmeric paste, I think it's called. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. You guys can grill me, but I couldn't find it at my local grocery store in northern Minnesota. Imagine that. But they did say that there's a substitute. And oddly enough, the substitute uses ketchup. So we are going to be using ketchup today in our pad thai. Just trust, okay? Also, while we're on the topic of food, you're probably thirsty, or you might have to pee, which I do. Honesty hour in Steve's old sink, I used to kind of just, sometimes I would just pee in the sink when it was cold out. All right, you happy? You happy I said it? I'm not. Me and the Gatorade bottles have been through a lot together, but it was time. But Mav, what if you have to go number 2? Honestly, one of the most asked about things on this channel, and I finally have a solution. Of course, this is for emergency situations only. This thing looks like Shrek. Okay, we got boiling water, so we're doing something right. That's cool. Can actually shut that off now. That should about do me. I'm making these right. Stir to separate. Ooh. Panic mode. I feel like once I taste how good this is, I'm gonna want more, so. Better at it now. Oh, pip. Crap. That's why I can't have nice things. Onion is sliced, okay? I will cry 1,000 tears for you. Sliced, right? Sliced? Ka-chow. Firm little tofu. And then because I'm definitely not vegan, here we go. I don't think I need all this chicken, to be honest. Oh, it's right in the refrigerator. Nice. Pip. How are we looking on this? It's definitely been more than 5 minutes. I'm just gonna... There was almost raw chicken everywhere. Oh. Now, I'm going to season my chicken because I don't want to fall into a stereotype. You might be asking yourself, what stereotype am I talking about? Whatever one you're thinking about right now. That's the one. If you're not thinking anything, congrats. All right. Check on. I need to take these out. Now it begins. Uno. tzatzikis. So it's gonna be a little weird. A little zesty. Oh, a little zesty. Just chaos. My gosh, it's a lot of noodles. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of noodles. I wish I had a bigger pan. How am I gonna do this? I don't know about all this. I'm gonna have to take some of these out. Oh my lord. That's starting to look pretty good, man. This induction cooktop was screaming at me. It was stressing me out. All right. And these. Kazooie. Yeah, that's way better than the first pad thai I made. I gotta say, this looks delicious. Not that the first one was bad, but it wasn't great. I definitely cooked the noodles maybe a little too long. I kind of forgot they were gonna cook a little bit while I was sauteing, like the chicken and the veggies and whatnot. But other than that, I think it looks great. It looks like something you get out of a restaurant. So without further ado, let's give her a go here. I didn't have any crushed chili either, so I used cayenne. Should have worked. Noodles are soft, a bit soft. Not horrible though. Ooh, we did something here. We really did. I finally did it. I made pad thai that tastes like restaurant pad thai. This stuff's bussin'. Also, my bright idea to add more noodles was not so bright. We have plenty right here. The ketchup weirdly works. Like I can't even tell there's ketchup in there. It is a little sweet. I couldn't find rice vinegar, so I'd imagine that would make it taste a little bit different. I was just eyeballing everything, so my 3 tablespoons of brown sugar could have been too much also. All right, and now to clean up. Oh yeah. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna set my bed up now. If you remember, this used to be the only bed that Steve had. It's pretty nice and comfortable up there. But to be honest, I want to try out the new futon and see how warm it stays down here. I'd also like to have some more headroom. I brought my camping pillow with. And although I'd probably be warm enough with that blanket, I also just brought a 30-degree sleeping bag. That should be more than enough with the diesel heater running. I need to shut some of the lights off in here. Also, this is something that I'm working on. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, it's about 67 degrees Fahrenheit here right now. Nice and toasty warm. Futon's relatively comfortable. Why I say relatively is because this crease definitely eats you. It's about as comfortable as any futon's ever been. Well, we're gonna give it a go. We'll see how good or bad it is. I think I'm gonna get in the sleeping bag also. But this is good night. Gosh, I can't stop yawning. I'll see you in the morning. Won't
It's definitely a futon. It has like one side that's a lot more firm than the other. But as far as like night sleeping in Steve goes, that was definitely the best one I've had yet. Whew, it's chilly out there, man. Oh. Thanks again to Dell for sponsoring this video. Alright, well, I'd say as far as Nights and Steve goes, that was top tier. Not to mention, that pad thai recipe was awesome. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. If you guys have any recipes you want me to try in future camping episodes, let me know. See you in the next episode. As always, until next time, you know the drill, just keep on trucking.